All right, welcome back, terrestrials. Keeping in the theme of all these gunshots staying behind me, I'll try to stay on movies with a lot of gun work. And this movie, Gemini Man, made in 2017 or 2019, sorry, is definitely a drama thriller, but it has also a lot of action elements. I actually am surprised that they don't label it as an action movie. Basically, the synopsis is Henry Hogan, played by Will Smith. He's a 51-year-old assassin, essentially, and he wants to retire. And the company that he works for decides otherwise. They try to assassinate him with a younger version of himself, a super soldier, essentially. And basically it just follows him trying to survive and figure out what's going on and why he's being hunted. And I fucking love Will Smith. He has such great range. Everybody remembers that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when his dad leaves and he cries and Uncle Phil cries and the whole world cried, man. It's Will Smith. He's a great actor. If you don't like him, that's okay. I don't know anybody that doesn't. I've watched all of his movies. I enjoy them. Maybe because it is just Will Smith. I don't know. The action in this movie was good. The gun sequences when they're, fighting and shooting each other, good. The close quarters, hand-to-hand combat was good. The only thing is when you got a younger version of yourself, it's CGI, and the CGI, it was good for low lights. It's something in the eyes though. I don't know why or what they did, but the eyes just, though they looked like him, you could just tell there was nothing behind them. You can't see a soul, man. And Will Smith is a very soulful person, so I don't understand how they didn't get it right. But during the daylight, especially at the very end of the movie, where he has a conversation with his younger version of himself, the CGI was pretty bad. It was pretty hard to look at. On all those episodes of Fresh Prince, and they couldn't just superimpose that. It looked pretty bad, guys. But overall, if you can just stretch your imagination and not really pay attention to that, you'll probably enjoy this movie, especially if you're into action movies. This one's a good one. I just did an episode of Rambo, and that's also another good one. This one's more open form. There's not prequels or there's no sequels coming. So, this one's just a one-off. It's an easy watch. It's not terribly long. So, another thing that I liked about the movie is when he goes to his soldier friends to help hide him or help get him away, or the initial intel that he gets. These guys are not your 80s Arnold Schwarzenegger looking military guys. They're old, fat, retired, all ethnicities, and that was pretty cool to see, because I find it hard to believe that everybody stays in tip-top shape after, being in the military and wanting to retire. I imagine you just want to rest and relax. So that was cool to see that they didn't put these super buff or super strong or super serious guys. They're all relaxed. They're still badass in their own ways, I suppose, but that was kind of cool to see. It was a little bit different than what you would expect, because in most movies, when they go to help, their friends are equally as badass in some other form, and it just, then you've got like a team of super soldiers fighting this bad element or whatever it's going to be, whether it be a government agency or an assassin or whatever it is. So that was pretty cool. yeah, the only thing is that CGI, man. Especially at the very end, it kind of seemed a little bit like they ran out of money and they very cheaply did it. Especially side profiles. I guess they're still working on that technology, but the side profiles of the younger Will Smith, they were pretty hard to watch. But overall, it was a good movie. I would say if you're just looking for a one-off, then this one will definitely work for you. It's a pretty easy watch. It's entertaining. The storyline is good. But again, Will Smith, man, I fucking love Will Smith. So if you like him and you like his action movies, then this one's going to be a winner for you. Let me know what you thought of it if you've already seen it or after you see it. Just drop me a line and let me know what you thought of it. All right, guys, stay safe out there.